us room to sing, and we shall tell you a play to welcome the spring. Come on, gather round. 3 apples fell from the sky. 1 for the teller of the tale. 1 for the listeners. And 1 for all the people of the world. Catch.
It's all right.
This is a story of the very old tree that made men fall and made men free. It saw human hopes and cities rise, saw truth and honour killed by lies, but never subdued. On the very first day of this world's birth, Almighty God tore heaven from earth. On the formless void split the dark from the light, saw the first dawn of day and the first dusk of night, and God saw that it was good. The second day saw sea and sky draw apart. The third saw the very first rainfall start to fall on the mountains, crinkling the sphere, and especially the mud plains of Lancashire. And God saw that it was good. The vines curled up and stretched their first leaves, and the rainfall splattered the brand new trees, while the fourth day's seasons high above had begun with the spluttering to life of the stars and the sun, and God saw that it was good. By the fifth day, new life was teeming the globe. Amoeba and antelope, hedgehog and toad. The sky dome was filled with the song of the lark, the waters with platypus and the great white shark, and God saw that it was good. On the sixth day, God made 2 others like him, gardeners of the world, unguilty of sin. He gave them the fruit of every tree and seed, save this one. He had not bargained on greed. And God saw
I heard the sound of you in the garden. I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself.
Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I forbade you to eat of?
The woman you gave to me with me. She gave me the fruit from the tree, and I ate.
What is this that you have done?
The serpent treated me, and I ate.
Serpent, for tempting them, you are cursed among animals. I will put enmity between you and the woman. On your belly you shall go, and dust you shall eat all the days of your life. Eve, because you listened, and then deceived your faithful husband, your children shall be brought forth in pain, and all women shall be subject to men. Adam, because you listened to her, and ate from the tree I forbade you. The ground is cursed with thistles and thorns, and you shall eat only after sweated labour. So now that they knew of both evil and good, they stumbled from Eden, losing both wood and each other, their footprints scorching the soil. And as they began their lifetime of toil, they knew that they were dust.
My lead is a same old day. Poverty, poverty not. The gaffers too skinny to pay. Poverty, poverty, no. Keeping one eye on the top. And I know I can battle when I'm in my shadow of poverty, poverty, no. Only the Lord's been late. Gaffer is still at the gates. We're out of pocket and wages in our pocket going out to buy bread on the slate. Sometimes in the shop of my house, and gives up for we in our house. There she lies feeling like nobody's eating and no one to carry her out. Poverty, poverty, no. My loom is a saying all day. Poverty, poverty, no. Gaffers too skinny to pay. Poverty, poverty, no. Keeping one eye on the clock. And I know I can battle when I'm in my shadow of poverty, poverty, no.
Come, brother, we must make our sacrifices to God.
Oh, don't do all that stuff. I'll not waste good corn on a non-specific deity.
But God gives us everything that is good, or don't you remember? We must give back what is rightfully His.
Yeah, well, God doesn't always do good for us. First, we ask for rain, and we end up with a hosepipe ban. Next, He gives us too much, and half of Somerset becomes a duck pond.
But God gives us the summer sun too. We must worship Him with the best fruits.
Oh, but I've been reading radical stuff, see? The God of the Old Testament is arguably the most unpleasant character in all fiction. Jealous and proud of it. A petty, unjust, unforgiving control freak.
What's the Old Testament?
Why do you find that?
You're just being stubborn.
Kiss my ass.
I'll tell Mum and Dad.
All right. But I'll not sacrifice good corn. I'll get briars and thorns and old bones and cowpats. That will make a huge load of smoke. God can't sniff out the difference.
See how the sweet, fragrant smoke rises straight up to heaven. Well, what do you expect when you sacrifice great stinking cowpats?
That's it. I've had enough. I've got a bone to pick with you.
after many more years of labour and woe, a third son, Seth, was born to the two. Adam grew old, losing strength in his sight and his knees, but not his belief in God's great mercy that all would be well. So, after all this time, Adam sent his dear son to retrace the path from whence they had come. Seth followed the footprints scorched in the sand as he travelled east, across barren land to Eden.
I see a glorious sight, an angel standing before a gate, whose robes are bright to see. Angel of God of heaven above, I bear greetings from my father, Adam.
Come near, sir. You may tell me your mission without fear.
He asks if it be God's will that before he dies, he might yet still be granted the oil of mercy. For he has grown old and weary with the world. He wants for nothing, but always he cries out for the oil of mercy.
Look, Seth, through the barred gate, you will see all of paradise. Take note of everything you see, and tell me the strange things you see within the garden.
Surely, sir, I see a tree dry dead, a skeletal serpent hanging lifelessly from its branches.
That is the same tree from which your miserable parents stole forbidden fruit. The serpent, the devil that betrayed your mother. But look again. What do you see now?
Oh, wonderful! I see a goodly tree. Its uppermost branches so high up, its leaves skim the heavens, but down below, horrible. Straight into the depths of hell, its roots sink through soil and stone, where I can see my brother Cain. These sights are not meant for human eyes.
Yet look once more, and you'll see the mercy that you seek.
I see amongst the highest leaves a smiling baby boy, his arms outstretched as if he will embrace the whole wide world in his arms.
I tell you truthfully, this tree is the tree of life. Wait one moment, and I shall fetch 3 seeds to carry to your father. Tell him, you have seen the oil of mercy. When Adam's last breath fills the air, and creation sighs for her first child, bury him in the dark brown earth, with a seed in his mouth, and one in each nostril. From these seeds will grow a tree, which will be as wonderful as the one you see here. And when it is full grown, it will bear the oil of mercy.
Many thanks to you, angel of God.
So from Adam's tired body, there grew a new sprout. Green shoots became leaves and bright bark shone out, to bear from the dust another great tree, to bring hope to all people and set Adam free after 5,000 years.
Absolutely hate this kind of job.
Me too. I much prefer making furniture, to be honest.
Same here. I'd rather make something nice for enjoyment than something ugly to kill.
It's 2 planks of wood anyway. Where's the skill in that?
And so, anyway, let's get on with it. Damn in hell! This truck is hard as a rock.
How old is this tree anyway?
No idea. Let's get on with it.
So pity the bloke who's gonna have to bore nail holes in this with.
Don't envy the ones gonna hang on it either. Finally. What's going?
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Freedom is the recognition of necessity.
Equal rights equal law, universal suffrage.
Votes for women.
Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind.
Crucify him.
The rich know nothing of the trials of the poor. I say, if they don't know, they ought to know.
Love your neighbors as yourself.
The workers at the dwellings of Manchester are miserable, dirty, and completely lacking in any kind of comfort.
Even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve.
Men make the moral code and expect women to accept it. We will not accept it.
Do not judge, so that you may not be judged.
Crucify. The yeomanry cavalry of the town of Manchester charged the populace sword in hand.
Crucify.
8 or 10 people were killed, over 50 wounded, but the real figure is not supposed to have fallen short of 500.
Crucify.
Was that meeting in Manchester an unlawful assembly? Was the notice of that unlawful? We believe not.
Crucify.
At Waterloo there was man to man, but there it was downright murder.
If anyone strikes you on the right cheek, turn the other also.
Crucify.
It's a great truth that you cannot extinguish violence by violence.
Crucify.
Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you.
Crucify!
Did you say you would destroy the temple?
Did you say you would rebuild it in 3 days?
Answer me.
Are you the Messiah?
Are you the king of the Jews?
Prophesy to us, Messiah.
Who was it that struck you?
Answer me. Are you the Messiah?
No answer. It's close enough.
Better wake him up then.
Blasphemer!
Fraud!
Fake!
It is finished.
This was the story of the very old tree that made men fall and made men free. It saw human hopes and cities rise, saw truth and honor killed by lies, but never, never subdued. Three apples fell from the sky. One, the teller of the tale. One, the listeners. and one for all the people of the world.